You must see what she's going to do.
We're gonna just change your homes.
We are.
But we're
indeed.
gonna change your bathrooms right now.
And we're gonna help you sleep better too.
Oh,
In
boy.
fact, only airing until the end of summer on the Comfort and Joy pillow.
You know,
all right.
I have to tell you, I'm all about home. I'm all about comfort and values, obviously. And we appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, Shannon and I. You've seen us for 15 years, I think, you know, here, and it's just an amazing night because tonight, not only to appreciate you, but also about innovation. Some of the technologies, true perfection towels, I am going to tell you, a towel is not a towel is not a towel. These are amazing. First of all, if I just told you bleach-proof, bleach-safe, cosmetic-resistant, that would be enough. There is no towel out there that's bleach-safe, cosmetic-resistant. So when you wipe your face after you come out of the shower and the black mascara gets on the white towel, it comes out. It doesn't matter. It is amazing. But they're lightweight, and the Cloud Zero technology means it's more absorbent. It's puffy, it's fluffier. They're such amazing towels, and they have a high-end look that they're, you know, designed after a European towel. That one towel was $100, but look what you're getting. You're getting an entire bathroom full of towels. You're getting a full 16 pieces. You're getting 2 jumbo bath towels, and I just want to stop there. $40 for those alone. And,
right now.
I mean, exactly. You'd find, and that's even a bargain here, right? And they're 5 feet long, everybody. You can But when if you did that in a towel that is a weight that people think heavy is better, oh my gosh, no. This is more absorbent. It's just so luxurious, buttery soft. Then you're getting 2 bath towels that are the normal bath towel. They're 4 feet long. So right there, you can stop. But in addition to that, you're getting 2 hand towels, 6 washcloths, and 4 wash mitts, which you can see, you can wipe your face, get the makeup off. You know, a lot of the, you know, makeups have a lot of ingredients in them that really destroy towels. You know, your tooth whiteners, you know, all the things that ruin towels will not happen here. I'm telling you, this is the best little buy in town for towels.
It is, and you know what? This is your only shot for the year. Just so you know, these quantities, that is it for 2015. And Joy's towels mean no more of this. Self-tanners, cosmetics, acne medication, the tooth whiteners, whatever it might be.
And that obviously hit you know, a laundry with bleach in it, right? Yeah.
But and the other crazy thing is, and I know Joy will get to all the details, but you could wash a chocolate brown, a beautiful espresso brown with a pristine white.
Exactly.
And you never have to worry about it.
And not only that, the interesting thing is you could wash a bright white with the Nordic blue and bleach them in the wash, and the white would come out white and the blue would come out blue, and we're going to show you that. All right, so let me go through colors. So here we go, and you best be quick on these because this is so, and we've never done free shipping and handling. So I am so excited for you to get these home. Okay, so bright white. I mean, that is bright optic white, and they will stay, they will not yellow. This product is so amazing, these towels. Nordic blue. Get 2 sets, mix them together, because, boy, are you going to be able to wash them together. Vineyard green. Look at how gorgeous these colors are. Because remember now, they are 85% cotton, 15% bamboo, so the sheen and the luxury that the bamboo brings out in them. And then next to that is that gorgeous buttercream. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful neutral color. Next to that, look how pretty that looks with the beautiful perfect purple. How a gorgeous color, that grape color, right? And then below that, that red coral. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, brighten your bathroom. Let me say this. And this, go find a rich pewter gray. It's always one of our top sellers. Look at that. There's your 4 wash mitts. You literally could put this whole stack if the dog slept on them and bleach them germ-free, and they will come out that same pewter gray. I will show you that in moments. Okay, golden honey, beautiful for the wood tones and beautiful, you know, the burnt orange colors. And then next to that, look at that lemon drop yellow. How gorgeous is that? This is the set that you will have for life. They will not get ruined. And then next to that, espresso brown. Look at how gorgeous and deep and rich the colors.
$3.75 a piece,
which is unbelievable. Really unbelievable.
insane.
And it has that piano-style Dobby border, if you saw that. They are also double-needle chain-stitched hems. And when I say those things, it means that you're talking about towels that aren't going to fray. The details that a towel, one towel that's $100 has, the same kind of details. So here we go. If that's, and you're looking at all these gorgeous colors, I just want to, this is what will blow your mind. I mean, this is something, well, even when I still do this, I was raised, my mother is like, I'm a laundry nut, and it's the whites go with the whites, the colors go with the colors, and the darks go with the darks, and cold water. You see all these towels? These were washed and bleached together. All at once. Washed and bleached together. And look at what, so you don't have to do separate laundries. You're going to save on energy. You can, they're lightweight, so you're going to go from one bathroom to the next, take all the towels. You're not going to think about whites, colors, darks. No. Yeah, I am telling you, this is for the college student that you will not ruin towels. This is for you. These, the towels you hang now can be the towels you use because they're not going to get ruined. Well, and the other thing is, look at the size of that. Jumbo alone, I want to remind you, it's $40 for just the jumbos on hsn.com. So just the jumbos pay for the price of admission. We have never done free shipping. And here's the other thing, ladies. Not only do you get lots of room, your hair dries faster with this. When you use these, I mean, honestly, you wrap it around your head. And that's the jumbo. Remember, you're getting two baths as well. And I just want to hold up how you're going to get them. Headache, I mean, honestly. How big is that? That's it. I mean, 5 feet long. Right. Okay. By the way, what a great wedding showers, gifts for people home. You go to their home, give that. This is how it comes. Ribbon, everything. How beautiful that is. This is the bright optic white. You want, oh my God, this white. I can't tell you. Isn't that pretty? Years I've been using mine. Ever worry about these. I mean, your hydrogen peroxides, your acne medication, all the things. Every toothpaste that has whiteners in it will ruin your towels. I mean, this is what, I mean, it's just a fact now. So so everything from the salicylic acid, the benzoyl peroxide, retinol, hydrogen peroxide. Okay, here we go. This, to me, so remember when we said it's Innovation Month, as well as Customer Appreciation Month, technology. I am so, a towel is not a towel is not a towel, right? And this is a perfect way for me to show you how you are so going to love these towels. So the lightweight, soft, fluffy towel that it is, it sucks up the water, which means it dries faster. So it's because it's open loop. Zero cloud technology means the loops are open on it, so they're lighter, they're more absorbent. That's what you really can't see, but that's what's happening. So I just want to show you something. So if we go down below here very quickly, we have on the bottom a brand new gray towel from another brand. Okay, every towel I'm going to show you from the other brands are more expensive. The one on top of it was washed and bleached. Well, of course you're going to say, Joy, you're off like that. Yeah, you're going to say, Joy, you're stupid. Of course that would happen if you did that. Right. Okay, well, watch this. Let's go up to the Comfort and Joy True Perfection towels. The bottom one is brand new in the pewter gray. The top one was washed and bleached. Now, if you really look close, you will see it's a little plumper. Yes. It's even a little richer looking. Look at that. This technology is unbelievable, and nowhere but here, by the way. Nowhere in the world. So that's why these towels fly out the door, and tonight with free shipping, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's home for what, $19.98? Yeah, for less than a $20 bill. A whole bathroom full of towels. I do want to forewarn you on this beautiful platinum gray, that's our most popular, but it's also the most limited. So it's sellout quantity, and just so you realize, anything that we're talking about, it's basically this show or as long as supplies last, because this is it for the year. These are the quantities for the rest of the year. So if you see something that you like, you're thinking graduation, you're thinking wedding, you're thinking shower, get them now, because once this quantity is spoken for, that's it for 2015. And Joy, you're right, because when the little light bulb goes on, that's why most of us don't do color in our bathroom and our towels, because we know they just don't stay that way. With a minute your makeup gets on it right there. Okay, so here we go. Other brand, there's a red towel, brand new underneath, washed and bleached. Look at that, the shading difference. It's like another, go up here. Here's our beautiful coral red, okay, our red coral, brand new, washed. It's even a little plumper and a little richer. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Let's go to our brown, okay, espresso. This is the other brand, brand new. Of course, you wash and bleach. Look at it. You can see. It's like another shade of a towel. It is. Let's go up here. So you can't mess up these towels, right? So here we go. You want them in the hands of college students. You want them in the... Okay, so here we go. A brand new towel. Here it washed and bleached. I'm going to put that little piece of... Look at this. Washed and bleached on top. They look... both brand new. But actually, if you were here with me, you'd be touching an even plumper, softer towel. And again, we'll go to the last one. It's just so, I mean, you can't reiterate enough. Blue with the other brands, and these are all different brands, right? More expensive. There it is, washed and bleached. It just turned like purplish. Here we go, brand new Nordic blue. Washed and bleached Nordic blue on top. And here you can see it. It's even a little deeper, richer. Unbelievable. You see that beautiful piano-style border there. Remember, again, double needle chain stitched hems on these. So these are a lifetime of towels. They're not, you're not going to, I mean, how many of you out there, gals, if you are, you wash your face and then you invariably dry it with the towel and the black mascara that didn't come off your eye, I mean, every day. That's me every day. These towels are part of my life. These 4 wash mitts are worth the whole price because they're amazing. You're not going to ruin them. No, I do want to stress, though, it is for today and today only, or as long as supplies last, and please do not let that price fool you. You know, the thing is, heavy does not equal better. We'll show you a little comparison in just a few moments, but Joy teamed up with really one of the highest luxury towel manufacturers in the world, where their towels do sell for $100 a piece. But no one else has this technology. And the thing is, they dry faster. You know, we all have those towels where you hang them over the rack or you throw them in the dryer and they're still wet, and then you have to get them through a couple of dry cycles. So these are lightweight, but they're thirsty, they bloom, but you know, more importantly, they're pretty in addition to everything else. Just the jumbos alone pretty much pay for the price of admission. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, if you come really close up here, I want to just show you something. So here we have another towel. You can see the way it's finished, not with this, but if you can see the scratchiness. And let me just lift this up. Here it's buttery soft. It's so unbelievable because of that bamboo in it as well. And so the difference in just the feel and the what it is. That even looks rough. It is. And most towels are twisted loop. So just think about that. A twisted loop towel versus an open loop, and it's very small, you can't see it, it's obviously almost microscopic, means the open loop sucks in the water and as well lets it out to dry faster. I don't think should be another type of towel. And actually, we're gonna shift over here, and then I'm gonna go through the colors again. I do need to let you know, though, if you want that gray, last call on that gray. And then, Matt, so let me go through the colors. How are we doing on buttercream? Because I know that's always very popular too. Okay, buttercream and platinum gray. If you don't call during this hour, I mean, in all likelihood, you won't get the platinum gray or the buttercream. The Nordic blue is almost gone, too. Okay, well, look at how... Okay, I'm going to start at the top. Bright white over there. Look at... I'm telling you, if you have a reason, it is probably the most beautiful combination, that bright white and the Nordic blue. Look at how they come, too. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Shannon's holding up That's how they come. Unbelievable. What a great gift, They're gift wrapped already, oh, my gosh. But remember, as I show you those 2 colors, you can wash and bleach them together, and that will be as white as that white and blue as that blue. It will. And then we have that gorgeous a vineyard green. I'm telling you, there's a reason to get every color, I have to tell. I'm sorry. The buttercream, again, that goes with everything. So gorgeous. Next to that gorgeous, beautiful, perfect purple. Okay, then we have that you want to brighten up. I mean, I just picture the wood tones, the soft wood tones in a bathroom or a white tile with that gorgeous red coral, and then no question about it, I know probably that there are so minimally, I don't know why, gray, rich pewter gray towels. This gray is, pewter gray is a perfect word. It is so gorgeous, and it goes with everything. I mean, it just is a great color to bring in. And then there's this beautiful golden honey. Absolutely, I have it in my bathrooms where I have a burnt orange tile, and then a lemon drop yellow next to that. How pretty is that? These, I mean, this is for the kids. They're not heavy. They're not, you know. And you wash your hair and wrap a towel around it. This is the towel to do it with. Then the espresso brown, rich. That espresso brown you can put in a washing machine with the white. and bleach them with your detergent and everything, and they will come out as brown and as white. That talks to you about the quality of this technology.
Yes.
There is no other towel. Very hard to do this. That's why this is it when they're done, because it's special dyes and special temperatures that make these. It's almost like drum-dyed leather that it goes through special, processes. These towels have to go through special processes to be able to do this, to be able to withstand bleach-safe cosmetic resistance.
And that's why it's so limited in quantity. And remember, there is no today's special on this. This is your today's special. I mean, so basically, this is your one-shot deal. Just like our pillow next hour, we are only seeing the quantities that we have right now. That's it for the rest of the year. Get these at home, and I know not only does it make doing your laundry a breeze, your hair dries faster. You don't get that headache because it's a big, old, heavy towel. You dry your towels in the dryer, and they bloom. They're generous, they're super absorbent, but they're lightweight, they're super luxurious, they're uber soft, and not only that, they are beautiful to look at. There is no other towel like this. Joy teamed up with the leaders, just like she teamed up with that leading memory foam manufacturer for her pillows.
Oh boy! So this is the big jumbo towel. You're getting 2 of these. This is a $40 value just for the jumbo towels, and you can see how soft, how luxurious this towel is. It's just amazing how, and lightweight. Look at this. They're like buttery. They're scrunchable. And I want to so I'm going to put this down a minute because I want to remind you that you can take, and this is a basket full, so what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay. 10 jumbo towels, okay, in this basket, this basket will be twice as heavy with a normal towel that you go in, but it's even more expensive because remember, they're lightweight, but they are plush. They are absorbent, and they dry so much faster.
They do.
So the technology makes them that much better. I just have to tell you, I wouldn't use another towel, and that's my opinion. I am so about technology and products.
Well, and we love to bleach our towels.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that's so crazy. Those were all washed and bleached together.
So if there's a mistake with the baby or the dog or something, and you absolutely want to bleach it clean and make sure it's germ-free, you can, no matter what color. And
again, heavy does not equal good in the world of towels.
Exactly.
Because you put them on your head, you get a headache. They take forever to dry in the laundry, and then they do not have the same kind of technology that this has.
Absolutely. Well, nowhere in the world. And I need to, it's almost hard to describe to you that there's nobody that would take the time, the energy, and the efforts to make these towels with all this tech. It's very hard to do, but they last a lifetime. It's worth it. This could be $159. It still would be worth it. It could be $259.
Yeah.
It still would be worth it. That's the quality of these towels. So I just want to show you again. So we have other brand and same size towels. Actually, I think these are bath size, and we have jumbo towels on our scale here. Other brand, it's a little over 4 pounds.
Yep,
okay,
a little over 4.
Okay, so we have 2 bath towels, and then I think like 6 washcloths. Same thing here. These are 2 jumbo towels.
So these are bigger than the bath towels.
Exactly, and 6 washcloths. And look at this, a little over 3 pounds. That makes such a difference when you have a laundry basket full of towels, but that shows you the absorbency too, and the ability to dry. How many times have you put a towel on the hook behind the door, and the next morning, when you're taking a shower, the next morning you grab it, it's still damp, which means what's going on there if it's damp, and I can't tell you. So again, these jumbo, look at the size, the feel. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful lemon drop yellow.
Pewter last 1,000 if you want that pewter, guys. So basically, it's in the hundreds after this show. So if you want yours, remember, this makes even washing your face more pleasant because of those little wash mitts. It's not rough, it's smooth, it's soothing, it's comforting. Your hair will dry faster. It makes doing your laundry a breeze. And if you, by the way, if you also want the purple, we have the last 1,000 of the purple. We have never done free shipping. And that beautiful navy, which everybody's going crazy over that navy, last 1,000 on that nautical navy as well.
Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my God. Okay, so you're getting 4 of these, right?
Yeah.
These are worth the entire set. You will use these and use these, gals, taking your, your makeup off, your foundation, everything. How often you brush your teeth, what? Anybody that has any young adults or anybody using acne medication, they destroy towels, right? I'm going to take the blue ones. So Nordic Blue, So Hot. I want to put these on. You're getting 4 of these. These are better than, I can't tell you. Those. I use these even one, just to wash your face. It is amazing. These can be bleached. The Nordic Blue, you can bleach them clean and they'll be still as blue year after year after year. It's amazing. Amazing.
It is. And remember, sellout quantity in the platinum gray. Fewer than 1,000 of that nautical blue. If you want the purple, last 1,000. These are the quantities for the rest of the year. So remember, there is no today's special on the towels. And once you try them, they're luxury, but they're lightweight. They're super lofty. They're super, luxurious. And they're super absorbent. They just happen to be the best price in history, only as long as supplies last. This was years in the making for Joy to bring this. And incidentally, not only is it less than a $20 bill, if you have an HSN card, it's actually less than $15 to get it at home. So is it
I'm
Noria?
Going behind you, Shannon. I have to grab this gorgeous white towel.
Noria's
Hi, how are you guys?
How are you? I have to grab this gorgeous big white towel.
I'm so excited. I've been watching HSN, my sister and I, for a very long time, and we love Joy's products. And these towels look so soft, I had to buy them.
Oh,
good girl.
Wait.
One in red. I'm so excited.
Well, okay, so what is it about the towel that made you say I have to get it?
The length, and it just looks luxurious.
Oh,
and I haven't bought towels in like 10 years because I'm so particular with them, but your products, I just love them, so I bought them today.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I am going to tell Noria, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, Noria.
Oh, how pretty. You hit the jackpot.
I really did. To be honest with you, we love watching you on HSN, and we watch you every time you come on. We've been wanting to get something, so I thought today, let's get these towels, so I bought them.
And you
my
will not
first-time purchase.
You will not be sorry. You're going to put them around you. First of all, they're just going to, people say their hair dries so fast because it sucks up the water. You get a towel and you're like wiping yourself. You're like, wait a minute. Or they're harsh on your skin. You're going to dance in the towels.
I definitely will. I can't wait.
Good. And you're getting so much.
You are. And Maria, don't forget, you can throw that red towel in with the white T-shirts and not have to worry about it.
That's right.
That's one of the reasons I got them, because I've had towels with colors and then they mix, and then it's a huge mess,
Right. I know. I still can't believe it. I was trained that whites go with whites, right? It's still, I'm amazed. Even me, and I did.
Maria, nice to have you here. Thank you so much, and welcome to our HSN family. Don't forget, Maria, we're going to get rid of all the odors in your home with our today's special coming up in a few minutes.
I think I'm going to be talking to her again once she sees that. Okay, everybody, I just want you to know I am holding the jumbo white towel. Look at how gorgeous this towel, how soft it is. But again, 5 feet long. This would be, 3 or 4 times as heavy.
Yes.
With, you think I don't know where we got this notion that a heavy, thick towel is the way to go. All it is a heavy, thick, twisted towel that's not absorbing the way this does. To be lightweight, to carry, a whole bunch of towels in a basket that are true perfection towels versus those, it's like night and day, it's so lightweight, so fabulous and so soft, and it'll dry you.
They will. Now, here's the problem. Unless you are calling during this show, you will not get the platinum gray. Unless you are calling during this show, you will not get, I love that purple. And then, of course, that nautical blue. Those are in the final quantity. So it is last look at Nautic Blue, last look at that beautiful purple, and then last look at that rich pewter gray. And remember, Joy teamed up with a large manufacturer, just like she teamed up with the, that memory foam manufacturer that makes the mattress that sells for over $10,000. She partners with the best. She partnered with Givaudan for our fabulous today's special, the company that invented that product that gets rid of odors in your laundry, but her Forever Fragrant is actually even more powerful. Plus, it's gorgeous, and it's the biggest value ever. So Joy is all about innovation, and she's really about giving back to you. But towels make a difference. If you want your skin to look younger, if you want your skin to look softer, if you want your laundry to be easier, if you want your hair to dry faster, these bloom. And remember, they're bleach safe and cosmetic cosmetic resistant.
Look at how many you're getting,
That's
too,
huge.
right? I mean, so, okay, I want to show you. When we say bleach safe, cosmetic resistant, that is so important, besides how soft and luxurious they are, right? And remember, they're cotton and bamboo, so you're talking about a very high-end towel. The price here, ridiculous. It really is such a value because they're going to look this beautiful for as long as you use them. So I really want bleach safe. So how many towels are ruined when you throw them in and the bleach gets in and they get mixed up? And cosmetic resistant. We have tooth whiteners. We have acne medication. All of those will pull the color out of a normal towel. That's why it's so hard. You will not, I promise, go out and look for a bleach safe cosmetic resistant towel. You will not find it. Right here and at this value tonight. Unbelievable.
It is.
So I just want to show you that in real life. So this is another towel, more money than the individual towels of True Perfection. And I'm not going to say they're a bad towel. They weren't meant, right? No towel can do what we can do. That's a brand new gray one. This is the other brand of the other brand. This is a brand new gray one that was bleached. It doesn't look gray anymore. It literally changed colors. Go up here. Here's our brand new Pewter Gray. There is our bleached and washed Pewter Gray, and it actually looks plumper, loftier.
It's fluffier.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the red a minute because I want you to really see it on the TV. Okay, we're gonna go to the brown. The other brand, there's your brown. Look at it. Literally, you can see the little striations of where the bleach hit it, right? Of course, you're not gonna do that with another towel, but you're going to do it with True Perfection. That's a brand new True Perfection towel in espresso brown that's been washed and bleached, Shannon. It looks, look at this. It is absolutely phenomenal. Here you go. This is that Nordic blue that is about to sell out. So there it is, the blue in the other towel brand. It looks purple, bleached. This one's bleached. Look, it turned to purple, right? Which is we know that happens. Okay, this is what makes this technology so incredible. There's your brand new True Perfection towel. There's your washed and bleached one. You can even see it looks a little richer in color. It seems almost impossible. I'm telling you, a towel is not a towel is not a towel. When you get these, you're going to know. And they're so soft and sumptuous.
They are.
The attention to detail and the way they're made, second to none.
Second to none.